Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining in this very important update here on price action of Bitcoin. Here is what's happening with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is facing resistance from this CPI indicator. Bitcoin is facing resistance from this 0.5.618 Fibonacci line, facing resistance from this middle line, and even the resistance from this Williams alligator indicator. But if you look at this price action right now, if you look at the smaller descending broadening wedge, you can see, guys, the breakout looks imminent. So today in this video, we are going to find that out, and we are also going to talk about where the price in the medium short term and for the upcoming days might be heading. So before I do that, I want you guys to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also, if you haven't claimed this free 500 USDT futures position airdrop from Bybit, additional 200 USDT futures position airdrop from Bybit, then I suggest you guys to check the video description. Now, first thing first, if you look at this price action of Bitcoin using this CPI indicator, yes guys, we are still below this key trend line, which is looked as one of the most important line of resistance. Bottom, central, and the top CPI line, which sits in between 61,700 to 63,600, will be looked as resistance. I mean, you can see each and every time whenever the price of Bitcoin tried to break out of this trend line, it got rejected. I mean, this trend line for now will be looked as resistance. But if you look at this formation, what we are forming here, it looks like this resistance might not be holding us any longer. I mean, we are about to break out from this descending broadening wedge. So once this key trend line gets broken, you can see the price of Bitcoin in our case will be above this monthly CPI line, and we are aware price finding support above this monthly CPI line means the upcoming days is going to look somehow like this. I mean, price finding support above this CPI trend line is going to result in another bullish move towards this monthly R1 line, this green line, right? This green line here to the upside, which sits above 70,000. Yes, guys, this monthly R1 line will be attracting us once the price finds proper support above this CPI trend line, because we are aware, beside the resistance from this CPI trend line, we also have resistance from this 0.5.618 Fibonacci line, which right now is forming this dead cat bounce trading pattern. Dead cat bounce is a bearish continuation pattern, and price, after showing a 50% retracement, it usually gets attracted towards the or follows the original trend duration. So to avoid this bearish move, I have been very clear with you guys, we have to overcome the resistance not just only from this 0.5 Fibonacci line, but also from this 0.618, which sits above 62,000. So you can see, as soon as the price breaks out of this key trend line, the 0.5.61 Fibonacci line, we will be inside the CPI line, which is a very good sign. And parallelly, we will be also above this middle line or the center line from the descending channel, which right now is acting as resistance. Yes guys, this here, right, this here is a line of resistance. The center line, which in the past price action acted as resistance, is holding us again. So if the price manages to find proper support of this trend line, you can see, just like with this continuation, right, around 63, even up to 70,000, the price parallelly will also start showing another continuation towards this upper trend line from the descending channel, which again sits around 67,000. Yes guys, this key trend line will be attracting us once the price breaks out of this key line of resistance. And now this here, I mean, this Williams alligator indicator, even though it is forming a bearish crossover, blue line appearing at the top, green line at the bottom, usually indicates downtrend, right? You can see each and every time whenever we have seen this blue line appearing at the top, green line at the bottom, it has resulted in a bearish move. But if you look to the downside, we are seeing some changes. I mean, yes, this same trend line is acting as resistance, just like from this past price action. You can see this same trend line is acting as resistance. But if you look to the downside, you can see this RSI. This RSI line looks like getting attracted around this 50 and could go even higher, because once this starts appearing above 50, I mean, this RSI starts appearing over 50, you can see it is going to result in another bullish crossover in our MACD as well. I mean, bullish MACD cross, RSI appearing over 50, and even this T3CCI appearing in a positive territory. it is going to result in a bullish continuation, and this resistance might be breaking very, very soon. So that's why, guys, that's why right now the price of Bitcoin is preparing itself for another continuation according to this bump and run reversal pattern, and even according to this descending broadening wedge. And why this descending broadening wedge right now makes a lot of sense, because if you look at this price structure here, I mean, yes, the upper trend line previously acted as a strong line of resistance, whereas the lower trend line acted as a strong line of support. So if the price starts breaking out from this trend line, the upper trend line I just showed you, right, we could be preparing ourselves for another bullish continuation from here on. So what I'm trying to pinpoint is that once the price breaks out of this key trend line, we are expecting another move to be very, very bullish. But even, right, even if the price fails, just like here, getting rejected around this upper trend line has also resulted in a bearish move like this. So if the price fails to break out of this key trend line, I just want you guys to monitor this move in between 59 to 60,000, because that will be the golden pocket retracement, right? And right after that, I'm expecting another attempt to break out of it, and even a move like this. Because if you simply look at this price action here in a daily time frame, yes, this is in a daily time frame, we are forming another bullish continuation pattern, a descending broadening wedge. This here is a smaller descending broadening wedge, but if you look at it in a daily time frame, we are forming another bullish continuation. And just like with this bump and run reversal, right, which I just showed you here, you can see bump phase has ended and price could be preparing itself for this new uphill run. So if the price is going to continue higher, since we have already broken out of this long-term resistance line, this here, this upper trend line, which also sits around 67,000 to 70,000, will be attracting us. Yes, you heard that correctly, guys. After breaking out of this smaller descending broadening wedge here, right, which I just showed you, we are expecting the price of Bitcoin after that to start with another continuation, and according to this bigger descending broadening wedge, the upper trend line will be attracting us. So you can see, guys, looking into different time frame, looking into different scenarios, the price of Bitcoin looks like it's going to break out of this key trend line once and for all and start following this new continuation. I mean, a bullish continuation from this descending broadening wedge and a bullish continuation from this bump and run reversal bottom. So these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please, guys, do not hesitate to destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, if you haven't claimed this free 500 USDT futures position airdrop from Bybit, 200 USDT futures position airdrop from Bybit, then I suggest you guys to check the video description. Now, by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye-bye.